if I'm not mistaken, they literally fucking put you through a rigorous and dehumanizing process to even be able to get the appropriate hormone the hormone therapy drugs. I wasn't saying that it's a good thing. I'm just saying that currently the process to be able to even get the drugs is like rigorous and in many instances dehumanizing.
Fog.
Trans in Cali, but what's happening in Texas absolutely put a target on every gender nonconforming cis kid and child or teen challenging gender roles as well as POC that don't fit beauty standards of binary men and women. This is not just a trans issue. Yeah. What is this? Get it so easy online. They can buy HRT on Amazon. HRT is available online. HRT is easily available online. It? I don't know. I don't think so. Like what are you talking about, like DIY HRT? I mean, technically everything is, no, it's not. I fucking tried. I mean, technically everything is legal online if that's the attitude you have. Like, yeah, you can buy steroids online too if you find the right website. You can buy Bayraktar on Amazon. Chatter is right. I got some from the Silk Road. I hear people do DIY HRT, but I wouldn't describe it as easy. Well, the unfortunate reality is those people would not have to do DIY HRT if, you know, we had an adequate healthcare system that actually offered everyone free at the point of care healthcare, and that we didn't have a bunch of fucking psychotic reactionary people using trans people as a talking point and a method for political posturing.
Are you going to stop being a political commentator now that Putin stopped you from being a full-time Elden Ring streamer?
You know? Why do you think that the Russian military is showing a blatant disregard for civilian lives? They are mainly using explosive weapons with wide area effects in densely populated areas. Well, now they are, because I think the plan A didn't work so well for them, so now they're sticking to plan B, which is, you know, ramping up the fucking brutality. Anyway. Selçuk Bayraktar is married to the Erdogan's daughter, by the way. Yeah, I heard. Not shocking. Not even remotely surprising. I think you might have been mentioning some of the new telehealth companies popping up. Hims, Keeps. There's ADHD and trans-specific services that are identical now and are basically just pill medicine farms. An interesting topic that needs to be addressed, but I'm more concerned about other drugs and the handful of people who would try to get hormones on the low. Dude, the only reason why we have this is because our current healthcare system is inadequate, by the way. I know. I see it all the time. I get fucking ads for all that shit because I talk about being bald all the time and malding and balding. So I get nonstop. And I also use Hims as well as a service. So no ad here, but you know, I do.
Yes, sir.
The reason why I'm not balding is because of they the hormone blockers I use, which is, of course, a medication for a male prostate medication. And I mean, I use it too. Yeah, it blocks DHT.
For a long time, I thought that a military operation was not feasible. It was not plausible. You know, I had my own cost-benefit analysis, and even if you put aside all other considerations, I thought that to go into Ukraine is not in Russia's interests, keeping in mind the collateral damage which is likely to happen after such an operation. But apparently, you know, my cost-benefit analysis did not coincide with that in the Kremlin. So I had to wake up to a new reality, and I have now, not just me, but all of us will have to live in this new reality.
Don't use Hims. Just get a primary care doc and they can prescribe it for pennies. Literally untrue. Because I started with a primary care doc that prescribed it and my insurance didn't cover it. And Hims is actually cheaper than my fucking insurance. I don't know how the fuck it works. I guess it's like a pill farm. They just like blast off as many like generic versions of it as possible. But you're wrong.
That's your dry foreign policy analysis. How do you feel about this today? What are your emotions today?
Well, you know, I'm trying to keep going. I'm trying to continue doing what I'm doing, but of course I'm depressed. You know, all of us are depressed, and I think that it's very embarrassing for all of us. Not only because we turned out to be wrong, but also because, of course, you know, Russia and all Russians will be in a difficult position in many countries, not even only Western countries, but all over the place for a long time. And there are many questions to which we do not have answers.
And does that make you wonder about the state of your president's mind?
Well, you know, he has his own vision. Maybe, you know, he